Well, today's 3/20/2017, and I hope I'm not eating too much crow, but anyway, you know, this 2-foot dial we've been using is showing the X on the 20th. We didn't have sun for the last 2 hours leading up to solar noon yesterday. We lost sun all day yesterday, yesterday afternoon, but and the wind just blew the thing. Anyway, it looks like it's in the middle of the day on the 20th when they say NASA says it's going to happen. We got several other witnesses though showing today or yesterday being the witness day. And then you look at the big dial, this 3-foot dial, and it's a little below middle. The metal dial out there is right in the center. I'll show you that. We are at about 40 or so, 1140 on the 20th. Yeah, the complication in this is that, well, last year it was the 19th, and that's what day they said it would be. That's what we witnessed to. The others did as well. And then they said it was going to be the 20th this year, and it looks to be that they are correct. So, yeah, very good. So, 366 days in this year, huh? 19th of last year to the 20th of this year. 366 days. Yeah, I know, and everybody, the Enoch, and they're supposed to be 364. You got to keep that calendar. Well, yeah, you keep that calendar. 52 weeks, 7 days here, and then you always got to deal with an extra day of the 365th day. And apparently, this year, you need to look it up. The 19th last year was the NASA date, the 20th this year, and I can't knock them unless you go by this big dial, which we didn't have evidence for yesterday. And the way it moves, I mean, it's below, it's on the edge here, it's below middle a little bit, and the way this thing moves, you know, it makes a big jump. Well, there's the mark, the black mark that's the black mark for the 18th. And yesterday we couldn't view it, so it could have been in the middle. I mean, it's only moved a little bit in 2 days, and it jumped the 17th, the 18th, and a big jump in 1 day. Well, I don't know what else to tell you. It's just what it is. So I'm gonna mark this dial and the metal dial here just in a few minutes, as long as the chemtrailing doesn't block it out, and we'll go from there. Go figure. Shalom, shalom. Well, I don't know if you can see this, but you might be able to see the east-west line pretty good, but the north-south line is in the center. So is the east-west line, and this day is 3/20/2017. You can see the northwest line going right up the center of the dial there. And then here, you can see it. And then the older 2-foot dial we've been using for years. The bigger 3-foot dial is past. Like I say, I used that to, it was sighted in at the fall equinox. It's past, you can't really see it though. And this is the one we've been using for years. So I don't know what to think about that, guys. That's couldn't look at that yesterday. I'm really surprised how much it slowed down, and this one here, it would have showed yesterday as being in the center, because the last mark I did was the 18th and 19th. Yesterday we couldn't get anything. Huh. So from March 19th of last year, when we witnessed on it, which is the day that NASA said last year, to the 20th of this year, this dial right here, this dial is that makes 366 days between those two turns, but between the same turn, spring turn to spring turn. Okie dokie. Well, I mean, I don't think it to us it doesn't matter. You know, we will witness, and we start counting our feasts as soon as we witness something. So, and the length of months or the length of year are not given in Scripture. I mean, there's a hint to the length of months with Noah's event, but there's nothing about the length of the years. We've been talking about that. I've been wondering that for years about, you know, him talking about epochs, ages. He changes time and seasons over time, and that's the only reason why I can figure why he never gave us a length of a definitive length of months and years like he did the 7-day Shabbat. So, okay. Well, we'll keep figuring from there. Shalom, shalom. Well, you know, actually, there's been tidal waves and things hitting on this week in 3 different places around the world. Just waves all of a sudden coming in and inundating beach areas in 3 different places around the world this past week. So